So we're about to start now. So generally what I said in the groups is what we're going to do. I'm just going to ask you guys to pick just 2 pairs, then I go through them. And then my friend Luso has a very important lecture that he wants to give you guys. So you can then learn something. We want to try and do this as fast as possible so that we don't waste people's times. So anyone can pick a pair, then we start.
Okay. Maybe you can USDZAR.
USDZAR.
Yeah, USDZAR.
Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so we go to USDZAR. It's part of my pairs I'm watching this week. So as we analyze, like I explained before, it's we start from the weekly or monthly at times, just to have an outer structure appearance of the pair we're looking at, and we draw in our trends. Okay, so from USDZAR we can see that we have our outer trends, outer trend lines, these two. Okay, then we have a structure in between the expanding channel. As you can see, this is a weekly expanding channel. Okay, from there,
Yep.
the recent price action. The recent price action says that we have a move to the downside in a channel. Okay, so this has a potential to reverse from this outer structure. As you can see, we have a second touch here. Before we didn't have it. Okay, but the way it's moving in a channel. We then go down to the daily to see a better view of how price is moving. So it approached to make this second touch here of this outer trend line. Okay, but when it was going down in a channel of some sort. So there's a lot of entries that you could get when it was going down. For example, here we have some correction here you could take here. We have another one here. Okay, I enter corrections.
Yeah, ayidingi ukuthi wenze kanjalo. Actually ayakwazi nokuyenza naku YouTube channel.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Asambi ke.
Please mute your mics.
Asambi.
All right. So as I was explaining, we then go to the recent price action on the daily. So on the daily in this channel, that price was moving. We have a breakout here. Okay, so price broke out here. But what I was expecting on the breakout for us to enter buys is price breaks out, then corrects like this, gives us a continuation pattern like this, then we enter buys. Okay, but that's not what happened when price broke out on USDZAR. Price broke out, but it broke out correctively. If you can see, it didn't have an impulse leg. This is more of an impulse leg from here to here. This is an impulse leg. Okay, price broke out, price went up impulsively, but then went into a reversal pattern. So if we go down to the H4, this is a pattern that we can recognize as a reversal pattern. Okay, price moved up, then went into it can be a rising channel or a wedge, whatever you like it. Then on this one is the same concept with here on the higher time frame. On the higher time frame, on this part, we expected it to break out and correct, but it didn't correct. It actually made a corrective structure going up, showing that it can reverse going down. So it's the same thing here. Price is broken out of this channel. Okay. After breaking out of this channel, what do we expect? A continuation pattern to go down. But if price had broken out of this channel in a corrective manner, like this, if it had broken out like this, okay, well, that's a different case. That's a correction which should go up, okay? But now price didn't break in that manner. Price has actually, sorry. price is actually broken out like this. Okay, it made an impulse down. So we're expecting a continuation pattern here. Okay, so that's what we look for. If we go on the H1, we have our price moving up. As you can see, if we zoom in, okay, if we zoom in, we then look at the overall movement of the price in relation to the higher time frame. Don't just look at the 1 hour time frame, but all the analysis that you do, you base it on the higher time frame confluences. So from the higher time frame, we know that price moved like this, okay? Then it broke out, but it didn't give us a continuation pattern. It gave us a reversal pattern instead from the higher time frame. So for the current price action, price has broken out, okay? For us to buy, we needed a continuation pattern to go up, but price didn't do that. It gave us a reversal pattern. And at the reversal pattern, now price is broken out. For it to go down, it has to give us a continuation pattern to go down. I hope everyone is understanding what I'm saying. So now on the H1, I'm just waiting for more price action. So too many people suffer from the fear of missing out. So someone will start selling here. You see, someone will start selling because the pattern is showing that it's a continuation pattern, so it will just reverse. So someone will just sell here, which is wrong, because price can just trickle here, and just trickle down here, and move up. Then you're in a losing trade. So what we have to wait for is for price to show what it wants to do currently, which is more price action is supposed to come like this. Even if it doesn't do this, okay, even if from here it falls, don't worry about the fall. We just wait for a continuation pattern like this. Then we enter our cells here, our stop loss just up there. Then we target these lows on the H4. If we go on the H4, we can see that this correction started here. Okay, so we can either target here for a 1:2.5, but overall, I'm expecting price to come and give us a double bottom from the daily. So if you go to the daily, we expect a third touch. We have our first touch here. Okay, we have our first touch here. We have our second touch here. So I'm just waiting for the third touch here to have a swing buy. So the swing buy would be here, okay, to go up. So what we expect here on this price action is something like this. Let me show you. Something like this price action, okay? But we have it like that, okay? So if it comes down here like this is a reversal pattern, okay? So if it comes here like this, the concept is the same. The concept is the same, nothing has changed. Price comes in a reversal manner, then it breaks up, it gives us a continuation pattern, then we buy. Okay, so currently I'm in a sell bias for USDZAR. I'll be posting in my Telegram to show updates of how we are progressing so far. So I think I've tried to explain it. Are you satisfied, my friend?
I think yes.
Yeah, I think you have the idea. You have the idea. So we can have the second pair we can analyze, then we give it to the other person who's presenting. You guys can pick a pair.
From Samari, said CHFJPY.
CHFJPY. Okay, let's go to CHFJPY. So on CHFJPY here, again, we look at the higher time frames. So if you go on the weekly, we can see what price is currently doing. As you can see, this is clear on the weekly. Price has moved like this. Let me try and do something here. Make this very thick. Okay, right. Let me show you something on this pair. So you can see that price has moved here in a corrective manner here. in a reversal style. Okay, that's a reversal style. Okay, but I want you to note here, price then made an impulse down. This is an impulse leg. I explained impulse and correction on my YouTube videos. You can watch it to get more understanding. So we have impulse going down, we have a correction. Then we are expecting what? An impulse. Can you see that from the weekly? So price, this is how price moves. Price moves like this. Impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction. Okay. So currently we have price at this top. Okay, sorry. We have price at this top. So I'm expecting a move down. So this is the weekly time frame. We go down to the daily time frame. Let's see how price is moving. If you check here, price is moving correctively going up. Okay, price is moving correctively going up. It's not moving as an impulse. This was an impulse. We're expecting another impulse like this one. Like this one from here, going down. Okay, this is because price has made a corrective move. If you go on the H4, okay, let's see what's happening on the H4. Remember this pattern here that we have here, this reversal pattern, is the same pattern that we have on the weekly here. It's the same thing here. It's the same thing that we're having on the H4. So this is a sign that price wants to move, price wants to reverse. Okay. This is a sign that price wants to reverse. And remember, on the daily, we have this channel. Okay, we have this channel. And on the daily, again, we have another channel. So we have a channel within a channel. So if you go on H4 again, we have this channel. Okay, we have another channel that is a reversal type of channel. From that reversal type of channel, what can we identify? We can go to the H1. On the H1 now, we have this reversal channel. Okay, we don't just sell from anywhere. You sell according to what price is telling you that it wants to do. Okay, so from this part, price dropped. If you can check here, we have a correction. This is what we look for. When I say wait for the break and correction, this is what we look for. Something like this. Okay, we have a correction here. So you can enter here. Okay, the stop loss just above that. Then that could be 1:8 trade, but probably you would get out somewhere here, 1:4, because you'd move your stop loss somewhere here on this structure. If you check this structure here. So price made a continuation pattern here. So if it broke down, your stop loss here, you'd move it to somewhere here above this structure. So if it came back up, then you'd be out about 1:4%. Okay, but that's another discussion for another day. All right, currently we are looking at this structure. We have a reversal pattern here. Okay, so price wants to break down. So what we wait for is this one. I've just explained this. What we wait for is this. When we do this, what we expect is this. Okay, this is what we wait for. This is very simple. Wait for a break and a correction. Break and correction, then we enter ourselves. Can you guys see what I'm saying? It can break from here.
Yeah, we hear.
Yeah, even from here, it can break here. So this is a confirmation that price wants to move down. So if you sell here, it's very dangerous because price can move like this. If you sell here, if you sell at current price, you can win. It can go down. You can win. It can go down. But at the same time, price hasn't shown that it wants to go down. It can go like this, then take you out, then move down, correct, then go down. Do you see that? So an ideal entry would be somewhere here. Somewhere here. Okay. So for now, we just wait for price to commit on the sell and correct, then we go down. Simple. Any other questions you have here? I think I'm done. We can expect the other guy to come in now. Did I explain to your satisfaction or not? Okay, that's fine. I think, Luso, you can now join and start your...
Pair of GBPAUD.
Sorry, our Zoom is limited to 40 minutes for now. So
Yeah,
we're trying to do pairs so that we get a lesson covered. After the lesson is covered,
Yeah.
we can then ask questions and do more pairs if we still have more time.
You can allow me to share my screen. You can allow me to share my screen because I
Okay, let me
disable it.
right. Can you try now?
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Yes, sir. Almost everyone is muted.
Yeah, it's muted. I hope they can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Meaning that they can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, guys, I will be doing how to take a nice entries. So there is something that it happened last week. I learned from the market. Guys, let me go back to, okay, first let me draw those patterns. Okay. Those pattern, we have this. I think my network will give me a problem. Okay. Okay. And then we have this type of, okay. Guys, on the market, first thing you must check the behavior of the market, the behavior of the pair before you start analyzing. Because you can analyze and find that, okay, you know the direction, but you don't know where to end. You understand? So firstly, you must be patient and wait for a nice entry. So I will be showing those entries. You must highlight your bonds and you must know what you are trading. Okay, me, I take a trade when I see a pullback, a reversal pattern, or a continuation pattern only. It's my rules. So even here, it's Euro GBP. If the market decided to come back here and test, test this line here, let me show you, and test this strong point here, it's where I will take a trade. It's where I will take a trade. It's where I will take a trade. At least my stop loss will be here. Yeah, it will be here. My stop loss will be here. Even here, you see, if the market acts the way you didn't, if the market acts the way you don't want it, you can just leave. Even here, you see here, if the market decided to come back and test, at least test this point here, you can also take a trade. But if it doesn't come back, you just leave it and go. So don't trade what you don't know. Trade what you know. So you'll know your mistake even when you take a loss. Because if you trade what you don't know, you'll feel it that no, this pair it's giving me something else. You will feel it even your base that no, here I risk.
Okay, so what you're saying basically is a retest entry of a level. Hello, are you still there? Hello, Luso? Okay, I think he's lost connection. So I think what he's saying is a retest type of entry. Let me try and explain it from what he's saying. Let me open my desk. Can you guys see my desk? My screen?
Yeah, I think he was telling about break and retest.
Yeah. So what he was saying was, for example, let me give you an example of what he was saying. For example, here,
Yeah.
okay. For example, here, okay, we have price moving down like this. So this is an example of what he was saying. Price moving down, okay. Then
Your screen.
there's a level here, okay. So he was saying, wait for
We can't see your trading view.
you can't see my screen.
We can see the test. We can't see the trading.
You can see.
Can you see my screen?
We can only see your desktop. We can't see the trading view.
No.
Okay, let me try again. Now?
Yeah, now we can see.
All right.
Yes, we can see it.
What you were saying, you were saying price like this, okay, in this channel down there, like what he was explaining. So there's a level here, like this. If you draw it like this, there's a level here. Can you guys see it? So his entries is saying price can come down, up, and break both the trend line and that level and come to retest here. This is where he takes his entries. This is where he buys here.
Oh.
Then puts his stop loss just below the level and goes for 1:2 or 1:3, whatever. That's what he was explaining. But at the same time, if price doesn't come back to retest, he was explaining that you can then wait for, so if price moves down in a channel, okay, then it breaks up. If it doesn't come to retest this level here that it broke, it can give us a continuation pattern right here. Then it goes up. So he was saying it needs to test this level. His entry will be here. But if price doesn't come to retest this level, it will give us a continuation structure here. Then you enter like this. Then you enter like this here. Like this. On the break, the stop loss down there, that's it. So I think I've explained what he was trying to say. Did you guys understand it, or I should go through it, go to it again?
I understand.
You did understand?
I get you.
All right, that's fine. So I think my friend's network here is down. So I can try and go to another pair. What other pair were you guys looking after? Which other pair?
USD.
Euro USD. Okay, let's go to Euro USD. But Euro USD is not on my watch list. I told you guys to pick from the pairs I'm looking. So let me go to Euro USD like this. But I'm not trading Euro USD for now. I'm not trading Euro USD. Let's go to the weekly and see what the weekly is doing. This is what I have for the Euro USD. Go to the daily. Euro USD is not very clear for me, but it's a buy. It's definitely a buy. But sorry, can you guys mute your mic? Why am I saying it's a buy? Is because you can see how price has moved down here. This is a reversal pattern. The reversal patterns that we trade. So initially, I was looking for price to come here, to come down here from our previous Zoom, to come here for a buy. This is where I wanted my buy. But price broke out of this reversal structure. As you can see, this is the reversal structure. So I was just waiting for price to come here, Then we take it up. But it just broke out. So as it broke out, I'll just go to the 1 hour to see what's going on there. And we have this kind of movement. So we had a correction here. We had an impulse out, we had this correction, and we're going up. But I'm not trading it because of what it's doing right now. So if you can see here, there's no much structure. For me, that is, for me, other people can trade it, but for me, I don't have it on my watch list because of how it's behaving. So I'm not sure of how it's going to move. But looking at the DXY as well, which is the dollar index, I explained it on the previous Zoom. This is what I'm expecting on the dollar index. If you go on the daily, okay, I was expecting a double top, but I explained that price doesn't necessarily mean I explained that price doesn't necessarily have to go to the double top, which is here. It doesn't necessarily have to go there. So price just broke out. When price broke out, we go on the lower time frames to look for continuation structures, continuation patterns to take the price down. So I went in USDJPY. I'm still in this trade. USDJPY, I'm still in a sell on this one. Okay, and I've logged in my stop loss here. I explained it that the USD is going to drop. So it dropped here. As you can see, it broke out. If you go on the H1, it broke out on the reversal structure that we have. It broke out here. Then we put our trend line here as a continuation structure. Okay, but what did price do? Price broke back inside. Immediately after breaking inside, it came down. Okay, so this is a continuation structure. I'll teach you guys on another video, but for now, this is an advanced continuation structure. Then price broke down. At the moment, price is at this level. Price came to this level, this one, okay? This is a very sensitive area. Then it broke out. As you can see now, price is moving in a correctional manner. This is not an impulse. This is a correction. So what I'm expecting from the DXY is for it to give me a reversal move like this and breaks down and continues to fulfill this reversal type of move. If you guys can see it. This reversal one. This was a reversal. As you can see, we have an arc here, an arcing nature to show that it's going to do a double top. But what did it do? It didn't confirm it. It went in a reversal manner. Then it broke down. So I'm expecting price to come back down here. But the overall view of the DXY, it can either come here to give us another touch and go up, or it can break. When it breaks, we wait for a continuation pattern. Let me show you an explanation of this on GBPAUD. GBPAUD. So on GBPAUD, I explained this on the previous Zoom meeting, and we broke down this pair together. Okay. If you go on the higher time frames, this is the weekly. So on the weekly, this is how price is moving currently. Price is in a correction here. Okay. As you can see, price heading. This is an impulse leg. Then this is a correction. The same as CHFJPY that I was explaining. It's the same concept. So we're looking for an impulse going down to continue on the weekly bias. Okay. So what did price do? If you enter the sell here, good for you. But then look at what it has done after it broke this trend line. It broke, then it started to move correctively here. If it wanted to go up, it was going to do this. It was going to have a leg like this one. Have a leg like this one. If it wanted to move up, it was going to just move up like this. Okay. But now look at the nature, how the price is moving now. It's just like it's ranging, or it's just hovering over here, which is corrective, which is more reason of me having a bias to sell this pair. Selling this pair in continuation to the weekly bias. Okay, that's why I want to sell this pair. So this is the weekly. We go to the daily and see what price is doing currently. Currently, it broke out of this trend line over here. Over here, it broke out. Then it started moving correctively. Okay, it didn't impulse in any way. So we have our top trend line up there. So we are having our first touch. We're having our first touch over here. First touch, second touch. So I'm looking for a what? A third touch. Okay. So on a third touch, what is price doing approaching that third touch? That's the key. We go to a lower time frame, H4. On H4, price on the third touch, look at how it's approaching the third touch. It's approaching correctively in a reversal pattern type of way. So price can drop here, and give us a continuation pattern. Then we continue our weekly bias. So price is being pushed by the weekly bias, the daily bias, the H4 bias. Then on the H1, this is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at the H1. Okay, so if we have our continuation pattern here, we take it for a sell. But what can price do from from the current price action? A lot of people are looking for this sell, but price could do whatever it likes, and instead of giving us a continuation pattern, it can move sideways. For example, like this. Let me show you. It can move like this. Okay, like that. Then you are in your sell, but look at the nature of the movement. It will be corrective. So if it's corrective like this, it's a sign that price wants to continue up. So you have to watch out for how price moves. So basically, you have to know what is an impulse, what is a correction, and what is an impulse. So if you understand an impulse and correction, you then know the nature of the price, if it's corrective or impulsive. You don't want to trade when price is corrective. You want to get in trades when price is moving down or price is moving up in an impulsive way. So I think that's an explanation I have. I was on, you had said Euro USD. So Euro USD is not the cleanest setup I have this week because of how it's looking and because of we have NFP this week. So the USD pairs can be going crazy, but we just have a look at how it develops. But I would like to get only into trades that are clear to me. If it's not clear to me, I don't force it, because if I force it, I'll then engage in my emotions and things won't go the way I want them to go. So that's it. Can I have another pair? We can do a last. I think our time is up. I can have maybe comments from you guys, what you think and what you feel we should do on the next Zoom, then we take it from there. I'll be sending my analysis in the Telegram group for you guys to have a look at how price is developing and all of that. So you guys can give me any comments, and after this meeting, I'll just send through the video on YouTube. You can have it for reference sake.
Hello?
No questions?
Hello?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Matthew here from Tanzania.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Welcome.
I like the meeting. The meeting was good, of course.
Yeah, thank you. All right, I guess we will end.
Hi, hello, sorry.
Yes.
Guys, I had a problem with my network, so next time, we'll continue next time. We don't have enough time now.
No problem. Thank you for that apology. Apology accepted.
Okay.
All right. So I think we are done. We'll see you guys on the next Zoom meeting, and thank you so much for attending. Have an awesome week and a profitable week, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.